Good evening and welcome to QNN Sports. I'm Chris Daniele. On tonight's show, we discuss the dominance of the Quinnipiac women's rugby team and the current struggles of the Bobcats baseball squad. Plus, we got the top 5 plays from around the NBA. Just 11 miles separates these two schools, and tickets are pretty tough to come by. Everyone wants to get a chance to watch one of the best rivalries in college sports. Let's get right to the action. He led the league in scoring, Josh.
He's also one of the worst defensive guards in the league. He doesn't contest any shot at the three-point line because he's going for the rebound.
Does James Harden play defense?
James Harden does not play defense.
John, there comes a point in time for every college athlete where they have to ask themselves, what's next? QNN's Joe Joya tells us the story of a college baseball player who chose to put the sport he loved in the past with his eyes set on the future. If you look at the stats, though, he shot 17 for 43. He missed 14 shots in the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter alone.
Speaking of the success Fabry has had, Quinnipiac earned the 23rd ranking in the USA Today coaches poll. This marks the first time the Bobcats have received a national ranking. The Bobcats also claim the top ranking in the women's mid-major top 25. The Quinnipiac acrobatics and tumbling team is turning things upside down in support of assistant coach Manny Bonilla. Manny passed away after a long battle with cancer just days before the start of the season. Manny Strong t-shirts will be sold all year.
But to talk about the best, we have to talk to the best. And that's why NBA analyst Chris Daniele is joining us from Oracle Arena in Southern California. Chris, thanks for joining us today.
Josh, thanks for having me. I'm doing great. The weather over here is wonderful.
Hey, well, the weather over there may be hot, but the Warriors have been anything but over their last 4 games without Kevin Durant. What have you seen over that 2-2 stretch?
Josh, what I've seen is some cold shooting. I mean, you lose your team's leading scorer, and immediately you're looking at guys like this guy behind me, Steph Curry. He's been pretty cold lately, shooting just over 10%, a career low number from 3. I mean, once this guy gets his stroke back, this team's dangerous again.
If you're a fan of Golden State, how worried should you be about this team moving forward?
I wouldn't be too worried. They went 2-2 without Durant this week on a long road trip. Coming back home tonight, a little home cooking against the Celtics, I think they'll light it up tonight.
Now, it's been 4 games, so a small sample size. But how long do you think it will take the Warriors to acclimate to playing without KD?
I think it starts tonight, Josh. I mean, you got playing in front of your home crowd. This place is going to be electric. You got Steph Curry shooting just over 10%, Klay Thompson shooting just below 30% from 3. I mean, these guys, they're not going to stay cold for too long. This team can put up 120 in the blink of an eye. So I think it starts tonight.
Put yourself in Steve Kerr's shoes for a minute here. Looking at your bench, there's obviously nobody who can replace what Kevin Durant brings to the table. But who's one guy that you think can step up and play some big minutes moving forward?
I would point right to Andre Iguodala, Josh. He was the team's leading scorer Monday night against the Hawks, putting up 24 points. The guy can do a little bit of everything, rebound the ball, pass it, and this guy can play some defense, man. He played 2 years in a row against LeBron James. I mean, he didn't lock him down, but he did a pretty darn good job against him. So I would point right to Andre Iguodala. In a divisional battle, the Cowboys stuck to their game plan and pounded the Redskins' defense on the ground. The option has become a pivotal part of the Cowboys' success, which Dak ran at Mississippi State. The option gives Dak the opportunity to feed the beast of Ezekiel Elliott or even break off a run for himself, keeping the defense on their toes. The second key to success for Dak is his ability to create opportunities with his feet. Dak rolls out and extends the play, allowing Terrence Williams to free himself and make a sensational grab, getting those toes down for the score. Dak's ability to run has allowed him to score 5 rushing touchdowns, adding yet another weapon to an already potent Cowboy rushing attack. The third key for Dak is being efficient. He doesn't make many mistakes, as he keeps his throws short and smart. It helps when you have guys like Ezekiel Elliott and Des Bryant that can turn those short throws into huge plays. But his numbers this season prove just how efficient he's been, throwing for 18 touchdowns and only 2 interceptions. Well, those are my keys to success for Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Sitting at 10-1, the Cowboys have the best record in the NFL and have been a surprise to the league. I don't think a lot of fans expected this much out of Dak. If he stays efficient with his throws and continues to use his feet to create and extend plays, then Ezekiel Elliott and the Cowboys' strong offensive line will do the rest. That's it for me. Let's send it back to Vin to hear from Cowboys backup quarterback Tony Romo. Thanks, Josh. Definitely two sensational performances from both Quinnipiac pitchers. The baseball team hasn't had that same success, however. The Bobcats traveled to Niagara Falls last weekend for a 3-game set against the Purple Eagles. Niagara's hot bats helped them sweep the Bobcats as they tallied 29 runs in 3 games, including 17 in the series finale. There's been a bright spot, however, for the Bobcats. Sophomore Liam Scaffarello hit his 12th home run of the season on Sunday. Scaffarello leads the Bobcats in home runs, RBIs, and slugging percentage. And with the NBA season coming to a close tonight, it's time to check out my top 5 plays of the season. Let's get it started right here with number 5. To Oracle we go. Draymond Green off the jump ball to Steph. Bang! KD. What a finish from KD. Not much of a game here, but quite the finish. Steph up to KD. Number 4, Larry Nance Jr. This might be the only highlight of the Lakers season. Posterizes Brook Lopez. He can't even believe it. Give me some of that, Larry Nance. Number 3, Eric Bledsoe. Drives. Ties it 106 against the Celtics. Pay attention here. Isaiah Thomas can't get it. Tyler Ulis. From one little man to another. 3 to win it. 109-106 Suns. To number 2, John Wall. Makes the free throw, putting the Wizards up 3. Kevin Love, his very own Tom Brady impersonation, to LeBron for 3. Tie ball game. To overtime we go. Another look at that bank shot from LeBron. And number 1, this man should be the MVP. Russell Westbrook, his 42nd triple-double, 3-point shot, 50-point game. Game winner. Russell Westbrook, man, this guy has put together an incredible season. Along with that game winner, he notched his 42nd triple-double, passing Oscar Robertson for the most in one season. After pouring in 50 points, collecting 16 boards and 10 assists, Westbrook becomes just the second player to average a triple-double over the course of the year, joining Oscar Robertson as the only other man to do so. But that's it for us. Do yourselves a favor, guys. The NBA playoffs start Saturday. Kick back, relax, enjoy them. And hey, have a happy Easter. For QNN Sports, I'm Chris Daniele. We'll see you next time.